Hair transplantation is nothing new. There have been numerous techniques over the years as far as essentially rearranging the hair on heads. It's not a disease process that plagues just men. Some women are affected as well, but largely our client population are men. The hair on the sides and the back of the scalp tend to be a little bit more resistant to dihydrotestosterone, and taking those hairs and moving them to the top of the head where hair loss has occurred allows us for a permanent solution as long as that hair stays in place. Follicular unit extraction, which is what I do, is nothing new. Instead of taking a strip of the scalp from the back of the head, we essentially just take one follicle at a time and then transplant that follicle to the top of the scalp. The benefit that most men are getting from strip versus follicular unit extraction is that a lot of men do not want to go through the process of having a strip of scalp removed from the back of their head. It's understandable. It does leave a linear scar from side to side. It's still a wonderful procedure for some men, but others just don't like the thought of it or don't want to have the risk of having a scar that can be seen. And for those people, this is actually a great technique. The procedure used to be very slow and tedious to the point where we were limited in the number of grafts that could be done in a day. However, NeoGraft automated the system of actually allowing us to remove the hair in an automated system much faster, which now allows us to compete with the volume that you can do in a strip surgery and have very similar and excellent results. The automation essentially, instead of using manual technique to go in with little manual punch biopsies and remove every follicle, it's essentially a high-speed drill that goes in and zip, 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 and it's a very controlled technique. But it allows us to go in and literally probably take a ratio of 20-to-1 hairs in the same period of time because of the automated system. It's very much a time investment for the procedure. In fact, what you're seeing on my scalp right now is my first transplant of about 2,000 hairs. What you don't see yet are the another 2,000, 2,500 grafts that I did back in Thanksgiving of 2011, which are just now starting to break the surface of skin and grow in. I've now had 4,500 follicles taken from the back and the sides of my head, and I challenge anybody to be able to tell the difference.